Okay, you have this diagram and you start with the triangle on the left. This is YXL, and you're going to increase its size to triangle BTA. That's what they want you to do in this problem. And they want to know, they said it's similar. They want to know the scale factor. And remember, in scale factor is always the second triangle that you end with divided by the first triangle that you start with. So old, new over old. So that means we'll have to match the smallest side to the smallest side. The smallest side is, and then the medium side to the medium side, and the largest to the largest. And all the scale factors, no matter which way you do it, should be the same. So I'm supposed to end with the big triangle. So the big triangle's smallest side is 54. And you can divide it by 36, which is the smallest side of the small one. Or you could have found the scale factor by doing the medium sides. So that's 60 and 40. Okay? Or you could do it with the largest size. That's 66 and 54. Okay? And so what you really have here, so if you really want to match the sides up, well, let's first of all, this reduces to 3 halves or 1.5. Okay? That's your scale factor. And we know that they all work the same. They all end up being, oh, I just totally botched this up. This is supposed to be a 44, not a 54. I can't write. It's supposed to be a 44. So 66 goes with 44. 60 goes with 40. 54 goes with 36. So the same thing, you can match up the sides because it's asking you to write the ratios of the corresponding sides. Well, I've wrote the ratios there, but if you want the actual sides as ratios, then you would write AL divided by, it's not AL, it goes to B. So AB divided by LY is supposed to be the same as, if we do the red sides, that would be TB, the same as XY. And the last one would be TA divided by XL. Okay, those would be the same. So I'm already going to get points. I'm already going to get scored points for that, and I'm going to get 3 points for that because I listed the sides. And the last thing was to list the angles. If you didn't get this question right, it's probably because you didn't follow the instructions, which was do everything. List all the pair of congruent angles. Well, that would mean T goes with X. So angle T is congruent to angle X. Angle B and Y. Angle B is congruent to angle Y. And the last one would be angle A and angle L. And that gives you 3 more points, and that's how you get your 7 points. Pretty easy problem that was matched up. And you just get your scale factor right. Some people had the scale factor 2/3, and that would be acceptable, except I told you where the start and the end were. Okay, in number 13, they tell you that the quadrilaterals are similar. They also tell you that the angles are the same. And so they match up the angles. This is the same as this. This is the same as this. This is the same as this. And this. These two are the same. They're both right angles. So they tell us that, and they want us to find the value of x. Well, if they're similar, it doesn't matter which set of sides we match up, it should work. So I'm going to match up this side with this side. Okay? So, well, it matters what you match up, but that's x over 25. That's where they look like they match up. You know, you go from a double marked angle to a triple marked angle right there. So that's the same matching up of angles that you're going through. Okay, and then start matching things up. Well, I like 32 and I like 20. So that would be this goes with this. And you'll notice here the top here in both cases is from the big quadrilateral, and the bottom here are both from the small. Okay, so let's do this. Let's cross multiply this sucker. X times 20 and 25 times 32, and it gives you 25x and 20x. I'm having a hard time here with writing. It should be a 20x, and then it's 25 times 32, which is 800. Divide by 20, divide by 20, knock off one of the zeros, and that changes that to a 4, so it looks like x equals 40. And there's your answer.